Why, hello everyone. Welcome to week 6 here in Quartz Systems. We've got a real brief weekly update this week on this rather, well, as I'm filming this, rather cold and wet morning. So let me get out of the way and we'll talk about what we've got going on this week. So this week we're going to be looking at Chapter 7 on defense attorneys. Start working on your exam review. We're getting really good at getting these discussions, and the vast majority of people got 100% on their Chapter 5 discussion after the follow-up post. So start working on that as you read the chapter, as you watch the video, so we can keep that up. And then take the quiz. Make sure you make at least 70 on it so you can move on to the next chapter. But again, retake it till you make a 100. It will help your grade and it'll help you study for the exams. And then, of course, you do need to submit your original post and complete your follow-up post for Chapter 6. So your original post on Chapter 7 and your follow-up post on Chapter 6. So that is what's due this week. Let's take a second to talk about the court observation paper. I've had some questions on it, so you can get to the court observation page. Again, watch the video to tell you everything you really need to know about it. Some people were having concerns. Just kind of show you real quick how to get to that. If you want to go to the Harris County courts, it's going to be the misdemeanor courts to observe. Most of what I've seen are going to be docket calls or some probation revocation hearings and so forth. But you may get lucky and actually get into a trial. But you'll click on the link right here, and it will allow you to go to the criminal court streams and meetings. So click on that. And then you look over to this column. If they've got a court session, and I'm filming this before 8 o'clock, so no courts are in session, it will be green on here. Some of them you'll click on, and it's not really going to let you in because you've got to sign in, but others will allow you in. So you just kind of go there. You may want to look at their appearance policy. If your camera is live, make sure you're dressed appropriate. The best thing is to keep the camera and the microphone muted at all time, because you've got no reason to have them on. Unless their attendance policy says you have to have your camera on. So you might look at the attendance policy for particular courts. If none of these courts have anything going on when you're getting in there, you can also look at the JP system. They'll have several courts going on. Again, when I'm filming this, it's a little bit early for that, so you're not going to see anything live. You can attend court in person if you wish. Let me go back to this screen here. I had the link I had to Brazoria County. It kind of got hijacked, I had it going directly there, and some law firms somehow got in there. I'm not real sure. But if you click on let's say court calendar right here on this link, and then you would want to change this to a date range. And if we want to see what's going on next week in the court system, we'd change this to, let's go to 3-05. That ought to be enough. And we'll hit search. And of course, I didn't get this changed, date range. Okay. And then you want to when you get to the date range, just select criminal only, hit search. And this will show you all the cases. It's going to tell you what type of case. If it's an announcement, you probably don't necessarily want to try to go to that one. Things like a revocation, that's probably a probation. Revocation hearing, looks like most of these are announcement hearings or review hearings. Here's one that is actually set to trial on Timothy Wayne Smith. If you click on the link right here, it will tell you what type of case it is. This was an aggravated sexual assault of a child, and it is set for a hearing sometime, I guess, next week. So that will give you kind of an idea. Let me see if I can get this to go back. But just kind of look through here, look for ones that are actually set for trial. That doesn't mean it's actually going to be a trial, and this one's set for Monday at 9 a.m. Usually Monday mornings, you're going to end up having jury selection, and which can be interesting, but it's usually kind of later in the week if you have a felony trial that you'll actually have the case. In this case was an unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. So that kind of gives you an idea what to look at. Remember, your research paper is due. When is it due? Well, let me look over here real quick. It's due after spring break, the week when we come back from spring break. So actually, just about a month from today. So you kind of got to get going. Now, spring break would be a good time if you want to attend in court in person and you're in face-to-face classes if you're off. So just keep that in mind. Well, that's all I've got for you today. You all have a great week, and I'll talk to you later.